Talk to me, Spirit. Let's give them something to talk about. What's up? What's poppin'? And if you are stopping by, I want to say thank you. Okay? Thank you. Please pull up a seat. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, hit that like, subscribe, share, become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. For one reason, we are judgment free. We uplift everyone. Second reason, I do giveaways. Okay, I put myself up. I make goals for myself, and when I reach that goals, I celebrate giving back to you. Thirdly, you allowing me to share my gifts with you on your healing journey. Okay, I am a mentor. I am a shaman. I am a seer. I am a Grandmaster Reiki Violet Flame healer, okay? So I'm more than just a messenger, okay? All right? Healing's what I do. You never know, excuse me, what words is going to come out of my mouth, okay? Because I channel messages. And I do not remember, once I release myself, I do not remember what they are, okay? So what it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love. Thank you for support. If no one tells you today, I believe in you, you got this, and you knows I loves you. A lot of y'all, upon arising this morning, y'all noticed that y'all was sort of confused. Like a lot of y'all thought today was a different day. It's because you had timeline jump. Yesterday, the planets was in alignment, all 9 planets. We have more than 9 planets, but they only talk about the main 9, okay? So they were all in alignment. Mercury's in Gemini, Jupiter's in Gemini, Venus is in Gemini. Like I said, Gemini is doing the thing. It's popping off like a bag of popcorn, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all are discombobulated. I think I said that word. If I didn't, pardon me. But a lot of y'all confused. A lot of y'all, your equilibrium's off. It's because y'all are levitating. Y'all are feeling woozy. So you need to get some obsidian. When you start feeling that way, if you can't go outside and ground, not on concrete. Concrete's not of earth. The grass, barefoot, okay? It's very excellent if you can get the first morning dew when the grass is wet. Okay, no worms are going to crawl up in your feet, because I be thinking that too. And Spirit said, quit playing. Just go out there and do it. Ain't no worms going to go up in your feet. Okay, but do watch what you step, because if you have dogs that walking around, they could be doing the poopity poop poop. You know what I'm saying? So watch careful where you step. But if you feeling like you're not grounding, obsidian, rhyodonite will help you, okay? Very important crystals that you need to incorporate in your spiritual journey. Also, shadow work is very, very important. That's why if I can reach up to three different, Lord have mercy. I'm going to pick 3 different winners. And I don't mean to talk fast, is that when spirits channel messages, I am speaking, they are speaking through me, so it comes in fast, so I have to keep up, because they do not repeat themselves. So I will do my best to try my best to talk slow. I've always been this way, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, being the offspring of Caribbean parents, they talk fast, so I would try to do my best, guys, for those that said I talk fast. But I have 3 different journals. One's meditation, one is creating your own story, and the other one is getting to know you. It would come with either my enlightenment water or my frankincense water, because Spirit had me sit. It's because it's helping you. So my waters will help enlighten you. Okay, I have an enlightenment water, and then I have the frankincense water. Okay, the frankincense water is more powerful. I mean, Florida water is powerful too, but frankincense water is up there. Okay, I also have a shaman water. So the shaman water is a little bit more powerful than the frankincense water. I don't make Florida water because that's everywhere. I like to be different. Okay, Spirit also want me to tell you, they cannot copy your anointing. When God placed an anointing on you, it's yours. When God gives you gifts, God don't take them back. He will ask you when you go to the upper room, what did you do with those gifts and talents that I gave you? You want to go before God empty, not full. You took an oath, and a lot of people think I'm lying, but you can ask around. You took an oath. And there's a lot of people that will agree with me, and then there's a lot of people that will disagree with me. That's what makes it so beautiful, to agree to disagree. That you chose. It was at a round spiritual table in front of the book of life. It was witnessed by the elders, the oracles, the council board in the heavenly courts. The ones that sit on the left-hand side of God and the right-hand side of God. You took a blood oath. Blood does not lie, people. Blood is a major DNA that will not die. Blood is very powerful. So you chose everything. So if you've never seen the movie Soul, I don't care if you 88, 98, 15, 3, you need to watch the movie Soul. The movie Soul, S-O-U-L, not S-O-L-E. The movie Soul will help you understand what I'm talking about spiritually. Okay? So sometimes Spirit said you need to look at things not as a human, because we are human having a spiritual experience, but you need to look at things on the spiritual side. Okay, there's 3 sides to a story: the human side, the spirit side, and Yahweh's, of course. That's talking about spirituality. But when you're talking about a human versus human, it's always your side, that person's side, and God's side. It's always 3 sides to a story. And remember, God knows all, hear all, so you can't lie. And the majority of y'all can't, if a person is truly on their spiritual path, they know when you full of caca. They know when you full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. They know that. They know when you lying. Some people just say, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my energy. They already know, so they laughing, because nothing gets bad spirit. Spirit is energy. Energy don't lie, people do. So I want you to sit and let that marinate. They cannot copy your anointing. They can block your shine. They might try to be a copycat, but baby, you an original. Nothing compares to you. All right? Further ado. If I already said with my team, I am the voice of the voiceless. Let's get into it, shall we? Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to let it all go. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to visualize a trash container that has fire going out of it in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to put everything that don't resonate with your highest good in that fire. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to empty your cup, because your cup is about to be filled. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to call forth Archangel Uriel. And when Archangel Uriel appeared, y'all might not fully see him. Y'all might feel the energy. Y'all might see a bright light. Y'all might see an orb. Y'all might see a blue orb, or orange orb, or purple orb. But I'm getting ready to call forth Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel's there to take everything that you put in that fire up to God, the messenger. Angels are messengers. All right? Breathe in. Breathe out. It's a beautiful rising. Yeah. It's a brand new day, brand new mindset. All right? I want you to live in today. I want you to say, Yahweh, I thank you in advance for my blessings that's coming. Yahweh, I want to thank you in advance for removing the things that is in my way. Yahweh, I want to thank you in advance that you moving the blockages, the veils off the people's eye that's meant to come to me, that's going to help me with my highest good. I give thanks. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, all right, all right. let's get into the message. All right. What messages do you have for them, for the collective, on this terrific Tuesday? Two more? Okay. Can I get two more, Spirit? One more, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, they said leave that one. You are divine love. Divine love. You are divinely loved. There are more people for you, baby, than they are against you. We just always focus on the negative because that's how we was programmed. Your job is to unprogram you. Your job is to give them permission to help unprogram you, no matter what it is. Free will. God created free will. Okay? And you're really not supposed to go over people's free will. Especially when people say, I'm going to pray for you. Baby, they are not supposed to. They're supposed to ask you, do I have your permission to pray for you? Because you got to understand, the devil go to church too. You know what I'm saying? The devil, Lucifer, he knows God better than you. He know how to quote them scriptures better than you. So there's a lot of people that's in church that's a secret witch. But I ain't going to tell nobody else. So, you know, shh. So you don't know hatred, jealousy, envy, revengeful stuff harbors in your heart. So when you pray, God sees your heart. So when someone says, I'm going to pray for you, you don't know their motive. Okay? There's always wolves in sheep's clothing. Just because they friendly don't make them a friend. Y'all also got to get in the habit. I can't tell y'all what to do, so I'm going to suggest this. Spirit would like for you to get in the habit of stop laying your hands on everybody, people. Stop letting everybody touch you, people. Okay? They can make a spray, put it in their hands, and then touch you. There you are. They just jinxed you. They just put something on you. You got to stay prayed up. You got to stay protected all the time. You got to learn to set personal boundaries and spiritual boundaries. Okay? You are divinely protected at all times, baby. What did I tell you? You're divinely protected. You are loved. You are loved. You're phenomenal. Okay? You are surrounded by that agape love. Okay? You are very super skilled. That's another reason why some of y'all, not all of y'all, get targeted because of your calling. All right? You are held in high honor around dimensions. As far as I know, there's 33 dimensions that I know of, but I'm pretty sure there's more than 33. But until I get to there, I can only speak upon the 33. Okay? You are held in high honor around dimensions. You are known, baby. You are well known in the spiritual realm. That's why you getting targeted. That's why they've been turning up the heat, because you are going to change so many lives. That's why you're constantly getting sick. That's why you're constantly losing stuff. Okay? But God is testing thy faith. Some of y'all believe in God. Some of y'all have faith. But this is where the trust come in. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't fully trust because y'all have trust issues. So remember that, say I was standing behind you and then I say, trust me. Go ahead and fall. I'm going to got you. You putting all your trust in somebody that you see, because you see me. You put the trust in there, right? You also put your trust in people, pilots that fly the plane, and you don't know nothing about them, but you trust them that they're going to get me to my destination. Y'all put all that trust. Y'all go out there and y'all trust the wind, but y'all don't see the wind. Because y'all don't see God. Y'all can feel him, but y'all don't trust him. So sometimes he tests you. He said, I know you got faith. I hear your prayers. I feel you. I heard you. But do you trust me? Do you trust me that I can turn the impossible to possible? He turned water into wine. People didn't believe it, but they said, man, this was the best wine ever. You are held in high honor. You are very super skilled. So if God created you in your image and he used his son, Yeshua, to show you how powerful you can be, because Yeshua was made in his image, Just think about what you can do when you trust. When you trust, okay? Outrank. Baby, you be outranking people left and right. They cannot copy your anointing. They can't be you. All they can do is obsess over you. All they can do is try. That's all they can do is that 3-letter word is try. But many have failed. They tried to take you out, but you proved them wrong. All right? The call. Y'all got the call. A lot of y'all are tripping because you like, what is going on? And then some of y'all finally accepting the assignment. You finally accepting the call. Okay? You are trouble in a good way. Watch out, world, because you are going to be blessing. You are going to be helping so many people. You don't understand. You inspire your haters and you inspire the people that you're supposed to inspire. Your test turns into a testimony. Can't no one fathom what you went through. That's why they cannot copy your anointing. That's why your gifts are meant for you. All right? Let's get into the Madura. What is the Madura? Dang, Spirit. Which one? They said 2. You have self-confidence. That word self is a very powerful word. Because when you start believing in self, your self-love is going to skyrocket. Your self-worth is going to skyrocket. Your confidence. You are honoring you. Self-confidence, I am sure. That is the Madura for your self-confidence, okay? This is the performance Madura. This Madura helps in examining situation performance on stage. The index finger pointing upwards and the thumb towards the heart. Give your best and give yourself over to the goodwill and higher understanding in the hearts of the people around you. You wish to achieve something which is of benefit to all, including yourself. To this end, you place whatever it is that is at stake under the auspices of the higher powers. Take the following terms into your heart, plant them like seeds in the earth, and they will germinate, come into a flower, and then give a rich harvest. Self-assurance, self-confidence, and self-awareness. That is the Madura. All right? Then you have decision. I choose well because you choose yourself. Okay? You have to trust yourself also. Some of y'all don't trust yourself. Naga Madura. Dedication to the great snake goddess. The snake goddess Naga symbolizes supernatural power, wisdom, cunning, and potency. The Madura resolve emotional and mental tension. It is important that we always aim for clear-cut decision. However difficult that may appear, keep the Madura formed for a few seconds in front of your forehead and then in front of your chest. Observe your breathing and try to achieve inner tranquility. Then take a coin, decide which is head and what is tail, and throw it. But remember, you're the head, not the tail, okay? Into the air. However, the coin falls. That is right, unless you yourself decide to take the other course. Every decision taken truly from within is the right one. Often the paths to decisions are torturous and difficult, that we can rely on the support of the higher powers and it will turn out for the good. I decide with a clear head and a benevolent heart. That's why I said God looks at your heart. He doesn't look at your outside. He looks at your heart. Okay, that's why I said be careful. Be careful, not sorry, who you let pray for you, who you let touch you. All right? Further ado, we're going to get into the message. Okay, Spirit. 1 card, 2 cards. All right, we have Blood Moon, number 8. Okay, illusion, uncertainty, narcissism. Okay, narcissism is a entity, attachment. Okay, so when you're dealing with a narcissist, a gaslighter, habitual liar, a dark empath, baby, that is a spirit. It's not that person. So when that narcissist comes, you're going to have to call that spirit out, because you're talking to that spirit attachment. You're not really talking to that person. And a lot of y'all are trying to heal that person and you or that person is just the attachment, it's just the flunky, it's just the vessel. Y'all have to call it like I said. So if you have someone that's a liar, someone that's controlling, you're going to say, hey, Jezebel, you got to go. But also, everybody's not meant to be healed. You also got to realize that your assignment is not to heal everybody. All right? So you have the blood moon. All right? So some of y'all are connected to the wolves. Y'all been noticing that y'all intentions, we have a moon on 6/6, Gemini. So make sure how you feel. Are you feeling like froggy? Are you feeling more in tune? Pay attention. We are connected to the moon. Okay? One card, Spirit. Thank you. Then you have blinded. Some of y'all are blinded by love. Some of y'all are blinded, by this entity, this negativity, okay? It says, maintain composure and resist being blinded by your emotions, okay? Protecting your peace can help you avoid regretting any action you may commit when you're upset. The eyes are the gateway to the soul. The most powerful thing on a person is an unhealed heart. An unhealed heart, okay? Like I said, illusion, uncertainty, narcissism. People that's full of insecurities will try to project their insecurities on you. An unhealed person will try to re-break that broken crayon that's trying to heal, okay? People project stuff on you. So when you fully ready and you are ready to confront that, and you've done your shadow work, and you became friends with your demon, that's how you become a powerful healer. Because when they come and bring that bull crap, that insecurity, you be going to say, nah, you didn't understand. I went to that funeral. That no longer exists. That's not me. That's not going to affect me anymore. That's how you know you mastered it. Okay, some of y'all are trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho and y'all broken. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Don't listen to SpongeBob. I'm ready. No, you're not. Healing is not a one-day process. Healing from birth, because you was traumatized through the bloodline from your pappy and your mammy. Okay, so when you gave birth, she was healed. She had trauma between her hips, or if she gave you cesarean trauma, you had to deal with that, and then you got programmed. So you got to understand, you can't do that. Healing takes a long time. Okay, Durga. Okay, some of y'all, Kali Ma is calling you. Kali Ma, be careful when you work with Kali Ma, because she is a wall breaker. So if you tell her something, if you say, Kali Ma, I'm living with a person and I don't want to be here anymore, Kali Ma can make that house burn down. Kali Ma can make that person get in an accident. Kali Ma can do something, so you have to watch your words. Okay? A lot of y'all have Kali Ma around you. She is really, sometimes I can't speak for everybody, but I smell hibiscus anytime I'm around her. Okay? I smell hibiscus, strong hibiscus. Hibiscus is one of her scents, her flowers. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. Spirit, can I get 3 cards? I keep hearing they cannot copy your anointing. Y'all worried. Y'all worried. Spirit says stop worrying over small stuff. Can I get 2 more cards, Spirit? 2 more cards. 1 more card. Well, they gave 2 more cards. All right. We have past life. Some of y'all are reliving past life karma. Okay? That's why you keep repeating the cycle over and over again. You wonder what you're doing. It's because you keep doing the same mistakes. And it's going to keep getting harder and harder and harder. It's because you are not breaking that. Okay? A lot of y'all are receiving karma because whoever you was married to, divorced, or whoever you was, anything ex-lover, ex-whatever, ex-co-worker, okay, you make verbal ties. Okay, so you have soul ties with this person. A lot of y'all didn't do it energetically, cord cutting spiritually. And sometimes you are feeling what they going through. Sometimes you catching, not their diamonds, you catching their bricks because you're going through. Okay, you're going through it because y'all still yoked together. Y'all still connected together. Just because you left them or whatever, no longer talking to them on the earthly realm, you're still connected them to the spiritual realm. As above, so below. Okay, so some of y'all are going through because of what you're still connected to. Okay, y'all don't understand, but Spirit wants y'all to realize, I'm trying to change my vocabulary, this is your destiny. Once again, this was orchestrated by you. You picked it. They said, are you sure? You be like, yeah, I can. Some of y'all remember, and some of y'all choose not to remember. Okay? So a lot of y'all are getting ready to step into a union with yourself, with your spiritual team. Okay? Because they get ready to say, they're going to constantly remind you, you took an oath, a blood oath. Okay? Some of y'all are getting ready to get a union because y'all getting ready to start courting a man or a woman or same sex, whatever floats your boat. Okay? Because this is your destiny. Some of y'all was in a hurry and y'all jumped the broom to somebody that was not your soulmate, with somebody that was not part of your life thing, your spiritual journey. And it's not working. It's not karmatic. It just wasn't working. Y'all just not spiritually yoked. Okay? And y'all messed up the rotation. So some of that is getting ready to end because y'all are saying, well, I'm married. That does not stop your faith and destiny. You are getting ready to meet the person that you were supposed to be with. What you do with it, you grown. I'm just a messenger. But a lot of y'all are requesting freedom. So choose how you want your freedom because things are getting ready to happen. A lot of y'all, like I said, y'all repeating stuff y'all done in the past life. Y'all are meeting people. Eyes are the gateway to the soul. So a lot of y'all are meeting people that was on your path. Remember, some people come into your life to destroy it. Some people come into your life to be a blessing, vice versa. You come into their life to teach them a karmatic lesson, or you come into their life to be a blessing, okay? Why is the destiny here? I really want to talk about the people with the letter M on your, some have it on both, some have it on one. You are a special kind, I'm going to put it that way. So, why is the destiny card here, Spirit? Meet me at the crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. Destiny. 13, death and rebirth. This is your destiny. Like I said, you orchestrated it. This is your faith. This is your calling. You cannot run from it. They just going to keep adding on and on and on and on until you say, okay, what you want me to do? They want you to surrender. Why is the union here, Spirit? Kali Ma is really heavy on somebody, okay? Kali Ma. So if someone's thinking about Kali Ma, she's like, I've been waiting. This union, okay? This union, someone is creeping towards you. This union. Like I said, some of y'all jumped the broom, jumped the gun because y'all was in a hurry talking about my clock is ticking. Baby, time don't exist, okay? Who said you had to be young to get married? There's people having kids at 50 and 60. Janet Jackson's one of them. So stop saying stuff. If God wants you to give birth to a baby kid, you're going to give birth to a baby kid. If God wants you to get married to your soulmate at 60, then that's what's supposed to be. Maybe it took you to get 60 to finally learn your freaking lesson. Sometimes the holdup is you. Okay, so the union. Some of y'all leaving to go towards the union. Okay. Y'all are going. Why is the courting man here? Okay. Energy's fluid. So it can be male or female. Because you know what? Use the shiznit. You manifested him or her. You finally surrendered. You manifest this person. Because you're like, I'm tired, boss. I'm going to do what you want me to do. so I can hurry up and get this. This is your season. Remember, God do things in season. Maybe this is your season to receive that. Last season, you wasn't ready. Okay, why is the freedom here, Spirit? Why is the freedom here? Sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. You get ready to get everything that your heart desires, because he already give you what you need. So finally, you manifesting, you listening to reason, you finally put yourself first. You like F them kids. You starting to put yourself first. You starting to say, I surrender. I give thanks. I'm showing gratitude for the small things. Okay? I'm ready to listen. That's when you're going to get it. Your freedom. Because he is giving you strength. Because you tired. Your body's tired. You tired of getting the short end of the stick. You tired of getting hurt. You tired of getting rejected. So you say, you know what? Blessings follow me in. Blessings is following me out. I am the head and not the tail. Because you rejected me, it's going to come back to me 100-fold. Because you are innocent like a sheep. You are loved. He wants you to understand you get first. Everyone is not your assignment. And a lot of y'all hurt. Okay? Sometimes it can be from a family, a friend, a loved one. It doesn't matter. All right? I send you peace, love, and light. I shall.